Hey there, my yogi friend. Welcome to day 2 of this 7-day challenge. For today's practice, I'm going to recommend that you have 2 blocks. But other than that, you shouldn't need any props. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away in a comfortable seat. So come down onto your mat. You can have your legs crossed like I have here, or come into any other comfortable seat that would feel good for you. And feel free to raise your hips a little bit higher. You can sit on top of a block, or if you want a blanket or pillow. Bring your hands to your knees, either palms pointing down for a little bit of grounding, or palms up to receive. And then roll your shoulders down your back. Close your eyes if that would feel good. Lengthen up through the crown of your head, pulling your tailbone down. And take a deep breath in to begin. And a deep breath out, letting your shoulders drop further down away from your ears with your exhale. One more time, just like that. Inhale. And exhale it out. And take just a few breaths here to turn your attention inwards, noticing the state of your body and your mind. Gradually bring your awareness to your breath in and out of your nose. And whenever you're ready, begin to draw nice, slow circles with your head, getting a little stretch through your neck. Use your breath to guide this movement. And when your head is back up to center, go ahead and change directions. Continuing with nice, slow circles. Observing your breath. Tuning into your body. And slowly bring your head back up into a neutral position and take those circles into your shoulders. Inhaling as you take them up close towards your ears, and exhaling as you take them back down away. Slowly come back to stillness and take those circles into your chest. Take your chest forward as you inhale, finding a slight arch in your spine, and take an exhale as you round your back, drawing your navel in. And then go ahead and change directions. Slowly make your way back to a neutral spine, lengthening up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in, circle your arms above you. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Take one more breath in. Big exhale out. And when you're ready, make your way into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders above wrists and hips above knees. From here, press into your right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm up as you twist to the left. Exhale, thread that arm underneath your right armpit, finding a twist in your thoracic spine, your upper back. Inhale to open. Exhale, find your twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. This time as you exhale and twist, release your left shoulder down to the mat, extending your arm out in front of you. Walk your right arm towards the top of your mat. You can come down onto your left ear and come back to your breath. Bring your hips back in alignment over your knees. And take 2 breaths here. Slowly walk your right hand back in, press down to lift yourself back up. Extend your left arm back up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, release that hand down to the floor, pressing into your left hand. Inhale your right arm up, finding your twist. Exhale, thread that arm underneath your left armpit. Inhale to open. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. This time, exhale, twist, threading that arm all the way through. Lower your right shoulder down towards the mat. Right ear can come down as well. And extend your left arm towards the top of your mat. Line up your hips over your knees. And take 2 breaths here. Slowly walk your left hand back in. Press down to lift yourself back up. Extend your right arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release that hand back down into your tabletop position. Keeping your right knee bent, take your toes up towards the ceiling and towards your head as you find a slight arch in your spine. Inhaling to open your chest. On your exhale, take your knee in towards your nose, round your back. Inhale, take your leg up, toes towards your head, head towards your toes. Exhale, knee towards nose, round your back, pull your belly button in. Inhale, take your foot back up, find your arch. Exhale, knee towards nose. This time, stay here for the inhale, and then step that foot through, coming into a low crescent lunge. Stack your right knee above your ankle. Bring your hands to your front thigh, press down to lift yourself up, and press your hips forward and down as you roll your shoulders down your back. Press into your front thigh. On your inhale, straighten your front legs, send your hips up and back. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press forward. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, press forward. Let your hips sink down. On your inhale, extend your arms above you, shoulders down your back. Spin your pinky fingers in. Exhale, release your hands down to frame your front foot. If you need to, you can bring your hands down to a pair of blocks and then send your hips back for a half splits, coming onto your right heel. Flex your toes towards your face. Lengthen through the crown of your head and then fold over your front leg. So you want to avoid the rounding in your back. So if you have a lot of rounding, keep the length in your spine instead and bring your hands down to a pair of blocks. So bring the floor a little bit closer to you. Ground down through your right heel and send your right hip back. Take 1 more breath here. On your inhale, bring the bend back into your right knee and press that leg back into your tabletop position. Once again, stacking shoulders above wrists. Keeping your left knee bent this time, take your foot up towards the ceiling. Find your arch. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale, knee towards nose, round your back. Inhale, take your leg up. Gaze can go up. Exhale, round as you take your knee in. Inhale, leg comes up. Open your chest. Exhale, round in. And stay for the inhale. Then step that foot through into your low crescent lunge, stacking your left knee above your ankle. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Press down to lift yourself up, rolling your shoulders down your back. And press your hips forward and down. Press down into your front thigh to lift yourself up, sending your hips back, straighten your front leg. Exhale, come forward. Inhale to rise. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, bring the bend back into your front knee, letting your hips sink forward and down. On your inhale, extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release your hands down in front half splits. Send your hips back, straightening your front leg. Once again, if your back is rounding here, bring your hands to a pair of blocks. Flex your front toes towards your face. Find as much length as you can through the crown of your head as you fold over your front leg. And take your right hip in towards your knee, keeping your hips square to the top of the mat. Take one more breath here. Inhale, bring the bend back into your front knee. Take your left leg back into your tabletop position. Walk your hands forward about a handprint, keeping your index fingers pointing forward. Untuck your toes. With knees bent, lift your knees off of the mat. Begin to send your tailbone up towards the ceiling, coming into a downward facing dog. With the knees bent if you need. Press your heels back, chest towards your thighs. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Press down firmly into your big knuckle mounds. And take a breath in. And exhale it out. Slowly walk your hands towards the back of your mat, coming into a rag doll. Grabbing onto opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. Distribute the weight evenly in your feet. And let your knees bend as much as they need to. Especially if you have really tight hamstrings, let your knees bend, connecting your chest towards your thighs. Take one more breath here. And release your hands down to the floor or a pair of blocks. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. On your inhale, lengthen up into a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins or a little higher if your back is rounding. Reach out through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to your waist, root down. Inhale, come all the way up with a flat back. Coming to Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your feet together if they're not already there. On your inhale, circle your arms above you. Exhale, sit your hips back for chair pose. Bring the weight into your heels. Bring your big toes to touch, knees together. Spin your pinky fingers in towards each other. And sit to your lowest. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands, walk them forward to the top of your mat, coming into your plank. Press your heels back, tuck your tailbone. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down chaturanga, keeping elbows in close towards your ribs. Untuck your toes. Press your hands down into the mat as you inhale up through a cobra. Lifting your chest and forehead. Roll your shoulders back away from your ears. Exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. Chest towards your thighs, sits bones up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, take your right leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, take your knee in towards your nose, round your back, and then step that foot through. Take as many steps as you need to get there. Spin your left heel down, back toes pointing out about 45 degrees. On your inhale, engage your core as you rise up into Warrior One. Roll your shoulders down your back. Soften your ribs. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands down in front. Press back into a plank pose. Press back through your heels. Draw your navel in. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down chaturanga, elbows in close. Inhale, roll up through a cobra. Chest lifted, shoulders down your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Keep your knees as bent as you need to keep the length in your spine. On your next inhale, take your left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards nose, round your back. Step that foot through, taking as many steps as you need. Spin your back heel down. Point your back toes about 45 degrees. And inhale, rise up. Warrior One. Draw your left shoulder back and your right shoulder forward. Ground down through the outer edge of your right heel and take a breath in. Exhale, release your hands in front. Press back into your plank. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale through cobra, keeping your elbows in close. Exhale, downward facing dog, untuck your toes. Send your sits bones up towards the ceiling, chest towards your thighs. And take 2 breaths here in your downward facing dog. Notice any shifts in your body and your mind. And then release your knees down, come into a seat, extending your legs out in front of you. Scoot your hips forward, and we'll get ready for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Extend your arms out in front of you. On your exhale, slowly lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae, and extend your legs out in front of you. Arms can come by your side, palms pointing up. Let your body completely melt down into the mat and enjoy this little moment of rest, this time for our body to integrate this beautiful practice. Relaxing your breath, letting go of any last little bit of tension. Feel free to stay here longer if you'd like. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you feel ready, roll over onto your side, curl up into a fetal position. And gently make your way up into a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, pausing here for a moment to notice the effects of this practice on your body and your mind. We'll close with a breath together. Take a big breath in and exhale it out. Bring your hands to your third eye center, bringing gratitude to this practice and for taking this time to honor your body. Namaste, my beautiful yogi friend. Awesome job, my friend. Congratulations on completing day 2 of this 7-day challenge. I am so excited and honored to be your guide for this series, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.